Okay, now we're ready to go. There's another delay. It seems that I forgot to put the memory card back in there. So we're down to one camera already, and we've got 4 batteries. So, oh well, we'll have to make do. We'll start this all over again. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. This is your host, Mr. Bob. And we're off to the city to drop the dog off. That's a Sunday even, to the groomer, which is nice. And after I get him in there, I gotta whip over to the hospital and get an ultrasound. And then whip back and get the dog, get something to eat so I don't have to make nothing tonight, and get home. So, I think some bugger came down my driveway in a quad and burned a Yui. Tore all the dirt up. Or not the dirt, the gravel. So anyway, it's the way it is. Awesome. The road is still pretty good. Have to pay attention though. We had a grader come down here a couple days ago, and it rained all day yesterday, and I don't know why the grader has to come the day before it rains. So you can already see some little stuff starting to brew up, these little potholes. And it doesn't take very long for it to turn into a minefield. And here we go. This is a bad spot right I went over there. And Donnie's back from out west. He'll be here for a few weeks and then raise hell and then head back. He's not doing too good, I guess. I think he plans on going out with a bang. He lost his kidney last year, and within 4 days, well, within 2 days, he was out of the hospital. Then he came home, started putting a little bit of wood into the basement, which he shouldn't have done. I guess these painkillers they had him on were pretty good. Then he came down and visited me and my wife for a few minutes, brought his girlfriend down. And that was an adventure getting through that time. But anyway, enough said on that. At least I hope it don't rain, because I left the other 2 guys out. Ice and Bear. You know, it says it's not going to rain today, and the nearest rain is 2 hours away, they claim. Then you look on the radar and you check out everything. There's no rain to be seen, but guaranteed it's going to rain probably for a half an hour to get the dogs nice and wet before I can get back home. Okay, here we go, and you can see up in the, just up ahead, this is the worst spot on the road, and now it's already starting to turn into a pothole city. The water Has no ditches to run into. Yeah, and if they don't grader it once more, around the freeze up, then, I can drink more water. I don't want to chug a lug it before I go in there. It's supposed to be an hour before I get there. You can't imagine this is going to work out for me. Anyway, so much for that. There. You know, they should chip seal right to our house. If they got any left over, they can do our driveway. But it's not very likely going to ever happen. It's chilly in here. It is 17 out. It'll warm up as we're going down the hill here. But I don't think it's going to warm up very much today. I think it was about 15 when I left the house. And I gotta make sure I don't forget nothing. I got the needles. They're full of some kind of a thing for his ears, the dog's ears. And it's, thank God, this Erica, she can get her finger in there, wipe out the gunk, and squirt some fresh medication in there, and she can come out without getting bit. So, I don't know if I told you or mentioned it. Oh, that's a speedy car. Volkswagen. So anyway, we have these treats. They're lamb treats. They come in a bag. They're made in Canada. And it's just a bunch of ground up stuff, and I'm not actually sure what it all is, but the dog seems to like it, especially Storm. Oh, and I made it mentioned, I'll do it again. So we were giving them these capsules and other medicine hidden in a ball of ice cream. But the very first time I had to do it for myself to give it to them, wouldn't you know it? Had the ice cream and spit out the capsule onto the floor. So, not wanting to have the wife all upset and getting myself upset when she's upset because she'll be blaming me for not giving the medication. So what I did was I took these sticks that are made out of lamb. They're, well, I don't know, maybe a 1/4 inch round. And if you dig it out like a dugout canoe, you can put a little peanut butter on where you dug it out. The capsule sticks to it, and then you smear more peanut butter all the way around it, and you hide a little so you can't see it, whatever. And then before you give it to him, you gotta show it to him, and then slowly you can get it into his, you just put it into his mouth, and he has to chew it once or twice, and he doesn't want to lose anything, so he ends up swallowing it, and we're golden. Now, if I tell you that 2 or 3 more times in this video, you should report that to my wife so she can get me into the doctor. The other day, when I came back from the vet and dropped my wife off, we got home, got the dog out, and I had to unload the car. First, I had to get a case of water out, and the Costco water, I don't know, there must be 30, 40, 50 bottles in there. So I picked that up, got that into the house. My arm didn't feel good. that's normally it's not my right one, or normally it's my right one, not the left one. Well, and then 2 more cases of pop, and then another bag of dog food, and those buggers are heavy. After that, my arm really hurt. So, who's that guy? Alright, there we go. So it should be smooth sailing into the city. And I think the other memory card that I'm missing is in the computer at home. So I think I'm caught up with the videos off the cameras, off the memory cards, and I'll have this one to do later. I found a way to upload because my computer wants to stop after 10 minutes if I'm not around. It'll shut down the hard drives, kill the monitor, and then you have to shake the mouse, get the monitor on, then log back in. But CBC has this radio or television they make called GEM. And if I start, oh, I can have a hamburger here, but I don't want to wait. They make a not bad burger. It's real hamburger all the way through. But it's pretty heavy. A single burger is more than enough. This morning, while my wife was out, I've been tasked to eat up as much fruit as I can. There's 3 bananas. We've killed the second one now, so I got 1 more for tomorrow morning. And I was getting hungry before I left. So I went in the fridge. She says there's a couple of oranges in there. Well, wouldn't you know it, they're grapefruit. So after I cut it open, I had to eat it down. They're not the easiest thing to freaking eat. I mean, they're good, but not peeled like an orange. They're really raggy. I don't know if you understand what I mean. It's all that, the white stuff. Oop, it's gunk. It makes it hard to eat. So you end up kind of chewing the juice out of it. Take that out. Oh, there's an old lady right there, I think. Maybe. Yeah. Oh well. Don't go too fast. Oh wow. Yesterday when I got all the stuff done in the morning, I sat down on the chair, spent some time with the dogs, and I passed out. I must have slept for half an hour. And then one of the dogs barked. When they bark, usually they hear one of these all-terrain vehicles going by the house. They bark out of everything. Noisy mufflers, gunshots, airplanes, birds, deer, bears, coyotes howling, everything. Oh yeah. And last night, 5 minutes after I went to bed, they started howling. And it's like, it's a good thing I had 2 doors closed between it, the 2 of us, or the bunch of us. So it wasn't so loud, but if you're in the living room or wherever they do it, It's ear-splitting loud. Oh, church. It's time to go and worship, folks. I can see this water thing isn't going to go good. And I shouldn't go in a rush. I've got 45 minutes for the dog and an hour for the hospital. And no peppermints. Well, we better slow her down. It's a day like today that the cops might be out. A little slack on a Sunday for him. And I found out about those license plates because I posted it up. Apparently, a few years ago, they went and got someone outside of the country to make our license plates. Well, wouldn't you know it? The paint's coming off, and that's what I was seeing. So, apologies to the guy I reported to Crime Stoppers because I thought I was doing the good thing. But I got straightened out on that one. But it's the law here. If you can't read your license plate, you're supposed to go in and get a new one. They're free. At least that's what a couple of the replies I got to my post at Facebook was. And now, to save money for the big government there, well, we've had to put only one license plate on. You don't have to put the one on the front end anymore. Now, I can't imagine that makes that job any easier for the police. I would think it would be a lot easier to be able to read the plate beforehand. And I wonder if they had to change all the cameras so that they would have to shoot after you gone through the speed trap. Interesting. So that means they'd have to go out and all these speed traps that they got on poles and whatnot. Would have had to be turned around. They don't have too many of those here, which is good. And if we vote this guy back in again for another term, which is like his third or fourth, he will lower the GST, which is the tax we pay on goods and services, 1% for the next 3 years. So he's going to take 3% off from 15 and knock it down to 12. Well, these poor people here, we don't have a lot of money. A lot of guys are unemployed here. There's, it's not good. So, it'll help a little. And the gas went down 3 cents a liter the other day. Well, now. There's the biker's place. I'm not sure what group they are. Oh, this place here. Looks like a yard sale. Every time you go by there. She's the one that does my feet up here. And the other day she freaking murdered me. They're still sore. I can't lift my toe up. I want to touch it on the top of my shoe. It starts to hurt. Oh, there's a lot of people over there. ATVs. There must be a trailer around here somewhere. Okay, there's a truck with a surfboard of all things. Where the hell's he going here? We don't have a lot of waves unless you go to the coast, and it's got to be pretty windy, nasty out. Well, and I don't like driving. That's for sure. It's not any better now because of every day we've got high pollen. Oh, look, the leaves are changing. There's high pollen and my eyes get all scratchy and itchy. So I got to put drops in them every morning to get the scum off them, or I can't see. I don't really need glasses except for to read, because I can see things off in the distance, no problem. But I got new lenses put on a couple of years ago, which I don't know if it improved it or not, but I guess I don't need to change my glasses again. So we'll find out when I get my next appointment, when they check my eyes. My wife's eye's not very good. She had some bat poop somehow got on her eye, and it made a fungus or something inside her eyeball. I don't know. Don't sound right to me. She went to see the specialist in Montreal, and that's what he said. You get some kind of a fungus off of bats. Anyway, her vision is slowly going away. Her glasses keep getting thinner in the middle and thicker on the outside. And she quit wearing contacts because that wasn't helping anymore either. So I might have a blind woman to look after with these 3 dogs next. She better like canned soup, because that's what about... All I'm doing is she'll have to wear slippers or shoes in the house because it'll be hard to keep it up. I managed to mop it 2 days in a row. Dry mop, that is. So it's not bad, but yesterday the dogs were out in the yard. They come in with dirty feet, so you try to clean them off as best as you can in the garage before you let them in the house. But you can see there's mud. Well, not mud, but dirty paw marks. This is a good day to come in. There's hardly any traffic. Now, I gotta time it to see if I can get something to eat before I drop the dog off. But when I do these things, I don't want to have a big panic, because if I time it right, I can use the disabled parking up near the hospital, which would be great, because it saves me trying to drag these old legs up this flight of stairs that's pretty steep. You might notice it if the camera's still running when I get to the hospital, but I don't think it will. But anyway, we'll see what goes on. Yesterday's video, that was hard. So what happens with this thing, it makes these little clips. Every 8 minutes, it makes another one. And this camera, or that other camera, one of the cameras, it'll make an 8-minute one, then maybe a 5-second one, or a 10, 20, and then it'll start over with an 8-minute one. Well, when you get all those things into a program, I'm using the free Microsoft chip maker movie thing or whatever. And the problem with that is they don't sort the videos out right. So you can't just throw them into the processor part of the software. You have to sort each one out. And then as you're reviewing it, you'll go, geez, I was at Tim's in the lineup, and now all of a sudden I'm at the Superstore. And then further down, there's the rest of the Tim's one. And it might be 3 chunks that you have to gather up to put it back together. It takes a long time. Okay, we have a speed limit change here. As soon as we get past this intersection, here we go. Well, things are going good. Right on the speed limit today. Yeah, won't be long. Hockey season starting up. Training camp starts on the 11th. Oops, somebody left a big brick on the side of the road. That's not going to be nice to hit. Or this concrete block. Yeah, camera's still going. In Costco the other day, everybody was taking out these flowers. They were quite large, like I don't know, bigger than a loaf of bread, like those big round ones they make. What do we got there? Bouncy boobies. Okay. Now, what time is it? I got a half an hour here. Oh, they got the hole filled back in. They were in there fixing the leak the other day. And I guess Calgary's got they're working on that leak. That's been going for months. City's on rationed water. And their water mains there, they're big. Okay, let's go. It's a funny looking bike. Oh, goody. Detour. It's nice that they do that around the corner. Oh. $20 out now. Ooh, that was weird. Sometimes for the front tire tracks in these grooves in the road, and my head does something funny. It's like I was going to pass out or something. It's creepy. Anyway, I gotta go see the doctor Tuesday. That's not gonna be any good. I've been going to him since I got back here, and hardly any ailments that I've had have been fixed. I got off the plane with the hernia. 2016. Applied for Medicare. Went to the doctor. Showed him that I had like a turnip sticking out of my side. And his wife, who is a nurse as well as a lawyer, I don't get that part, but she says, oh, it's not life-threatening. You're going to have to wait. Well, 3 months or so after that, I said to the doctor, hey, this darn thing hurts. He says, well, why didn't you tell us? I said, well, I told your wife, but she said it wasn't life-threatening. So anyway, he got me onto the doctor right away, or the surgeon, and he fixed it up, which was nice. Look at the cars here. Oh, we have flashing lights. Somebody's walking across, maybe. There he is on the bike. Wow. It's highly unlikely I can drink all that water. So the timing won't be too bad. And lots of times when I go to the hospital, they'll take me right away for whatever it might be. Okay, that's a new guy in the traffic circle, the guy on the left. A lot of people come into these traffic circles from out of town and they haven't got a clue how it works. One bottle gone. Well, I don't think we need AC right now. Oof. You can warm it up in a degree or two, too. Okay, we're there. Just about there. Hang on there, Dougie. So, we've taken we're in the process of taking all the dogs off of Pro-Plan chicken and whatever it is, rice I think. They're all biting at their backs, and we kind of think it might be food related. So, we went to Costco the other day and bought a bag of their dog food. And it is a hell of a lot cheaper, and it's lamb and rice or sweet potato. I gotta look at the bag again. It's the green one. And it weighs the same as that great big bag. And I'm not sure how it actually works. I know this stuff expands pretty bad. Like, it doubles its size, either dog food. There's a hospital way up in the hill. I'm in no rush. Yes, and this should be a turning lane here, too. Poor planning, I would think. And we used to be able to turn left here until they had the traffic circle up at the top where we just went through. And the reason why they closed this off, there was a lot of accidents here. When the people get onto the bridge, they start picking up speed. So they go from 50 to 70, and then here, when you get through the light, you can go to 90, but a lot of people go on 90 before you even get to the light. And they try to beat the light as well. So that means somebody in the other lane, or the side traffic, ventures out into the road, or tries to make a turn on a red, and you can do that here, to the right that is, and there's an accident. I can't remember how many times I drove by here. There's an accident right in the middle of the intersection here. And one thing I know from being in Abu Dhabi, the traffic circles are a lot better when they're a lot bigger and safer. These little dinky things sneaking up on you, I've seen quite a few accidents on them now. Oh well. Now, is this guy gonna rip her? Nope. And he's got to watch out the window because you can't see very good. See? That guy just freaking cut right in there. Oh, good. There's a guy that signaled and hit me with a rock. Oh, gotta slow her down there. Now we're in the 50. And we're gonna go up my street. And, because Regent Street's still closed, I don't need this blinky thing going on. Yeah. Okay, nobody there. We got two bridges on this river. One at this end of the city and one at the other end. And forever takes to get over them in the rush hour. They're backed up here miles. They never planned for the future when they built a lot of this stuff. Oh, there comes another speedy by. And we'll get in front of these bicycles. There we go. And next, there's the Fredericton exhibitions on, I think. Last day, maybe today. I think the grandkids went. Oh, there's a little drummer girl practicing up for Christmas. Oh, don't block the intersection, Bob. Oh, man. It's a good thing I leave early all the time. There we go. Yeah. I haven't been to this Frex here with anybody for a good 20 years now. What do you see there, Storm? And I don't know, some of these people, they come out of the woodwork here. It's amazing. Come on, go. Yeah, you can wait. I got a busy appointment scheduled here. So there it is. That's not like Coney Island, that's for sure. And I probably can't put the window down so I can record some of the different audio, because YouTube will say I can't. And I had Facebook take out or kill a section of audio when I uploaded the video there because of copyright. But it's free if you use it on what's the admission? Oh, that's cheap. General admission's only $5. So Nicholas has got 3, 4, It's only 25 bucks. He said it was 60. Yeah, there's some pretty wild characters in there walking around. When I was a kid, maybe 11 or 12 years old, up in Chatham, they had an exhibition up there. That's what they call them a lot of times, these Ferris rides when the carny comes to town. And I put that thing, helped put that bowling game. It's got a hard ball, and you roll it up onto a ramp, and it goes up and lands into a ring, and then it adds up your points. And you win a prize. Those things were really heavy. And they hired anybody they could get. So I made a few bucks. But there were some scary people there too. Okay, what do we got here? You guys gotta wait, and I gotta make sure I get through here. Here we go. We should get the next green light. And here it is. Come on, boys. Let's go. There's a lot of Sunday drivers out today. It being Sunday and all. Oh man, I'm hungry. No point in eating right now. Gotta get all that water for room to keep the water in my belly. Then when they start pushing on it with that whatever it is, the ultrasound probe, that's not gonna be good for the bladder either. Oh, let the dolly go. Here, come on. Get going, doggies. Oh, there's another doggy over there. Attaboy, Storm. They're not worth it. They got some nice trees in this city. A lot of big hardwoods. This is the city of the stately elm. And they all have, or most of them have, Dutch elm disease, and quite a few of them been inoculated to help keep them alive. So what do we got going on here? We got a big bouncy castle at the church. Imagine that. Okay, we got a fresh battery in. Ooh, that looks good. Big Burtts, the Grand. Storm's the big adventure. Well, we're at McDonald's. That's the quickest way to do it. Get it over with. I'm freaking hungry. Gotta be careful. Somebody's ordering something big up there. Oh, firecracker. I just want a normal. Let's see here. I don't want a happy meal. I want the regular friggin' menu here. Oh, I hope I don't. I have to take him all the way home. Forgot to let him pee. And we'll have to cool this off a bit. It's 22 degrees out. And nobody's moving here. Why is that? Yes, the old McDonald's. All these drive-ins have changed. They have mostly a lot of Asians in these now, and some of them don't speak too good, or they don't understand very well. Well, I guess you got to learn how to do it some way. Where you got to go? You stay back there, pal. There's no room for you up here. Get back there. What the hell here? You waiting for the truck to arrive with some more meat? Or vegetable product? All right. Oh, ambulance. That worked out real good. I got to park out front right by the bus. Where the bus stop is at the hospital. And you never know if it's ambulances. Usually the hospital's not very far from here, so it's probably one of those things. Ambulance. But the RCMP's not far from here either. Okay, help maritime families when they need it the most. We got one more bag of dog food to return to Costco, and I don't have a receipt, but they're the only ones that sell it. Then we can get another one. We're converting our dogs over. Now, get up there, Dolly. Oh, God. Changed her mind, she did. Oh, thank God. Get up there. Okay. Yes, I would like a double quarter pounder with cheese and a large Pepsi, Coke, whatever you got. Pepsi or a Coke?
Pepsi or Coke? You got Coke?
Okay, give me a Coke. A large.
You want a large?
Yeah, and I want that, double. Well, one large Coke, and I want 1/4 pounder, or a double 1/4 pounder with cheese.
Okay, double 1/4 pounder with cheese.
Yeah.
Want it in a Coke with a large Coke?
Well, whatever's cheaper. Okay. Thanks. What the hell? Okay, whatever. That didn't go. I knew that would happen. So I went from $13 to $15. I got fries. I didn't want fries, but we got them now. Here's a big Luca. Now we're going to have to pull over here, I guess. Or eat the fries without ketchup because it's too messy. But you have to have. Yeah, whatever. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, just a minute. Credit. Bingo. Thank you. You too. Good. I'll start this. They don't usually eat in the car when we are rolling. So he's not going to get anything because none of them do. Now this guy, I bought him a bone when he was a puppy. That one's, it was like a whole bone, like a leg bone off a cow. Smoked and whatever. Put it in the back there. Let him gnaw away at it. But little did we know that he was a resource guarder and we didn't do anything about it. Now, even 7 years old, he protects everything. Just lay down, Storm. We're going home, buddy. Okay, now somebody up here.
Hi there.
Not water.
What is your order, sorry?
A double cheese, 1/4 pounder.
Double 1/4 pounder?
With a large Coke.
Oh, the receipt right, but the drink not right.
No, she was having problems. And straws and ketchup, please.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna get you an extra straw and then I'm gonna pass you some ketchup.
Oh, you're in there.
There you go.
Shukran.
Have a good day.
You too. Okay, we gotta get out of the sun. The sun. Okay, what are we gonna do here? We're not safe anywhere we go. Now we got a handful of friggin' ketchup. Okay, we're gonna go this way. And we'll okay, I can get a straw in the cup now. Okay, so put the ketchup there. Here's the straw. That was an Arabic girl. And an extra straw because they all turn to mush because of the paper ones. I don't know if you can get a plastic straw here anymore. Yeah. Oh, there's a straw. Oh, we got two. What's that? A receipt. And one cold fry. Oh, fries are good. I'll go down here and get rigged up. We're hoping to find some shade, but maybe this way. Oh, a little bit. I can back the car in. It storms out of the sun. Okay. Oh yeah. Park between the lines there. Okay. Beep beep, beep beep. Well. There. Gotta leave the air conditioning going. And might as well turn it right down low. Put the AC back on. Okay, start. See how fast I can goggle this now. No parking. Yes, sir. Bet you somebody parks there. That's why they got a sign. I've had quite a few meals back here. What time is it? 2. If you come here too early, the sun isn't got any shade back there. You know, better get the napkins up before I start throwing all that in there. There. Oh, get that out too. Yep, ketchup all over it. Alrighty. Oh, geez, my arm hurts. So where I put the ketchup, my right arm can't turn to get it out. That's a bright idea, eh? Okay. Gotta have ketchup on French fries. Okay. Oh, another guy came in. Okay, what I think I'm gonna try put you guys on hold. Till I go. Now what's happening? Still going. No, I gotta shut it off. Okay. I'm done. Seagulls sticking around for something to eat. Huh. That was something I'd always wondered about. In Calgary, which is miles and miles away from any ocean, they put seagulls at the dump. Bazillions of them. I'll never figure that out. Now, Fredericton is, you know, pretty close to the ocean here. Maybe, I don't know, 75 miles or something. I'd have to look it up. There we go. Come on there, Rogie. Okay, we can go. And we can go this way. Right out. Okay, we're on the way. Oh, for frig's sake, it's late. Okay. Now look at this. They got a light here. They got another light just down there. Now, somebody wasn't doing much thinking when they put these roads in here. Afterthoughts. There's a wheelchair there that looks like Sam. She's an adopted daughter of my friend's, and oh man, she gets an awful lot of operations. She has spinal bifida, and I've known her since she was a small kid, and she's well into her 20s now, late 20s, and the amount of operations she's had, it's almost impossible to count. She seems to get a lot of urinary infections and kidney stones. That's what she was in there about a month ago. She has to go to Halifax to get these things sorted out. Oh, someone running across the road there. Easy does it, pal. And not thinking I got a regular Coke. And we can sneak around right here. That's a good plan. Now, just like on top of the hill, just down there, just a little ways, there's another friggin' lane. That had to be somebody's cousin Vinny's nephew or something like that. And we're just cruising right along. wheelchairs sure have come along. Oh, there's a nice little car there. Yeah. Just down here is where Nicholas gets his black walnut seeds. No, it's Storm. I don't want to take you out. Here we go. Oh, we got some bicyclers there. These little flashing lights on they're only around crosswalks on the traffic circles. And you really gotta pay attention, because when you're going through there, what do we got here now? Fredericton North. Okay, well that's where I want to go. Right here, just like usual. A detour. That's odd. Oh, there's something going on here. They have a music festival. I'm not sure when it is. This month or the beginning of next month. Harvest Festival or something they call it. And, oh, what's out there? Oh, fix the bridge, boys. That attracts a lot of people to come out here. There. You see what I mean? I'm already going 80. And there's never, I shouldn't say never, but no speed traps on this. There. Well, you ever wonder how the people's shoes are on the side of the road? There's got to be somebody throwing out these shoes. There we go. What kind of car is this thing? Oh, it's a Fiat. They have a little Frenchy car there. Wow. Well, this pop's bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh, there's some Harleys here. Big Mama there. I could never. Okay, battery number 3. Who's that Broadway? Somebody pulled right in behind me there. Okay. No matter. We got the 3rd battery going. And we're on the Dorn Ridge Road. About a mile in already, or so. Oh, that's Jimmy. I wonder if he can't get the little car. I want that out of the garage. Okay. Won't take long for this bush to grow back up. Large pile of pot plants in there. They used to call this Little Havana, I think. Oh well. There's that little thing. Okay. This is where everybody fishes. But there don't look like there's too much of a pool down there. The fish can't be very big. There we go. And now we're starting the big climb. Whoa. We gotta go to, I don't know what it was back there, probably about 50 feet above sea level to 800. It's a good thing I'm tired and yawning, so I get my ears can equalize. Holy Jesus, road. Hey. You need one of those gyros or whatever they call them that I can put the mount on the camera so it'll keep it level all the time. Like with a chicken's head. But we're just going along here. And I did water Mom's plant today in the doorway. See what happened there. And there. You put a kind of a bush hog into there. And watching the other day, a flail mower is the mower to get. More expensive, does a better job than a rotary mower, like for bush hogging. They used to have two big blades in there, swinging to be Jesus, and it would cut this stuff all down like on the side here. But now, they have a flail mower that you can offset, which would be perfect at our house for the wood road, because I can offset it by a foot or two, and I can get rid of all that the bushes overgrowing into the road. I'm just getting too old to want to frig with all that stuff now. Alrighty. And here's the Golden Mile coming right out. What is it? Almost, what, first week of September or so? By the end of September, this will all be chewed up. The whole thing. Some people don't like the friggin' thing cratered, because they say all the sharp stones cut their tires. And we've had more flats along here. Oh. There's that cup. Before we go in the house, if I remember, I'll go up and see if any water actually went into the ditch from all the rain we had. I think me and Nick have to go up with some fire axes and dig it down a bit, just to catch the water. And then once the water gets going in there, the erosion will be going there. Yeah, take it easy there, Ice, or Storm. We'll be home in a few minutes now. You see out the window? What do you see? Who's there? Oh, he wants out. It's a good thing he had a good pee when he, before he went into the PetSmart. Look at that. There's been enough traffic on this road now. It's grooved. And this is a tricky corner. I kept flying over there a couple times before I learned to slow down and move away from the right. Your car, when you come over that crest of that hill, this is Oscar's Hill, by the way, has a tendency to make the car really light, like it kind of makes it go sort of airborne. So the overall weight on the road isn't very much, and you kind of drift off to the right onto all the gravel. And as soon as you hit that gravel, you start doing like a fishtail kind of a thing. It's not good. Yeah, what's going on here? Somebody in an ATV got the road all ripped up. Is that Donny? Jimmy's not there. I think we passed him. There's the farmer. Yes, there's no dust after that rain, but it doesn't take very long. I'll be glad to get out of the car. Oh, there you go. There's a half up. Oh, there's some turkeys. Let's go, boys. Okay, we're almost home there, boy. Hang on to your tootsies there. Here we are. Because we don't have the same amount of traffic down here, close to the house, there's a lot more gravel, but you can't tell right now, but most of the gravel ended up in the ditch. You can see on the left there, there's a lot of, like a ridge, that'll never get pulled back into the road. Now I watched the video on how you're supposed to do a gravel road, someplace like Minnesota or Michigan, and it made really good common sense that it's got to be crowned so the water runs off quickly into the ditch to save the surface of this, but it doesn't never happen that way. Okay, let's see what happened here. If anything. No, didn't do anything. Just made a brown spot. Well, I'll have to work on that guy again next time we see him. Oh, I don't even have it in reverse. Okay, we're at the hollow. And it looks like Mom's got two nice sunflowers. And those are, I don't know what they call them now, but we were getting them a couple years ago, before the Ukraine-Russian war. They were called Russian sunflowers, Russian giants or something. And then when we bought them again, this year, she bought them, she said they had to have a name change on it. Okay, let's get this bad boy in. And thanks for coming along on the ride. I've got one more trip with Junior there. There it is. Oh, hey, there it is. Now, I can't carry everything in there. Alright. There's some trees changing. Oh. There's the boys. Well, I guess we gotta go. This guy wants out, that's for sure. Okay, so take care, everybody, and we'll see you again soon.